Hey guys, and welcome to another in the video guide series for Domain Hunter Gatherer. In this video I'll be showing you how you can crawl any authority website to find available domains from a specific authority website, or even to find domains that are linked to from your competitors. So first I'm going to start by going to the Domain Hunter tab, and instead of using the Hunt Expired Domains from Keywords tab as we have in the past, we're going to use the Hunt Expired Domains from Website. Now you can see the controls are quite simple really. The main controls you will want to be using are the crawl website, and here you can put in whatever website that you want to find domains from, and also the crawl levels. Here you'll want to set this quite high so that Domain Hunter Gatherer will be able to crawl sufficiently deep so that it's going to run for at least a few hours or maybe even a few days. So I'd set this to somewhere in the maybe 500 region, and this will mean that it will run almost endlessly. Now you'll see after a few hours it'll only have gotten to crawl level 4 or maybe 5. So a crawl level of 500 will allow it to run for at the very least a few days, so that, you know, if you want to go away for the weekend or even a week, you know that when you come back it's still going to be working and finding domains for you, and you're going to have a mountain of domains, probably somewhere in the thousands after just a few days. So from there all you need to do is click the crawl button. Now if you want to crawl a specific section of the website, say you wanted to make sure that you're getting domains that are linked to from just the English section of Wikipedia, you could do en.wikipedia.org, and then just below it you've got the crawled URLs must contain link. You can make sure that DHG will stay on the English section by typing in en.wikipedia, and then every single link that DHG crawls will have the en.wikipedia part of it. Now if you wanted to crawl the BBC but you only wanted to crawl, say, the Radio 1 part of the website, you could put in Radio 1 into the must contain, and it will make sure that every page that it crawls will have Radio 1 in the page address for it. Conversely, if you wanted to make sure that every page didn't have anything to do with Radio 1, you could then put Radio 1 into the must not contain section, as you could with anything else. If you wanted to make sure that it didn't have any domains that are linked to from news, for example, you could put must not contain news or anything like that. You can use those controls on any website you like. And you can kind of separate these so that if you wanted to make sure that it didn't have any relation to the Radio 1 and the news section, you could do news, radio, and then it would make sure that none of the pages it crawled had anything to do with news or radio in the address for it. Then all we need to do is click crawl. From this point on we'll see Domain Hunter Gatherer doing all of the crawling for us, and you'll notice that the first couple of depths will probably only take a minute, if that, but then subsequent depths will take a lot longer, because obviously every time it crawls, say 100 pages, it's probably then going to find 1,000 pages to crawl, and then out of those 1,000 pages maybe another 10,000 or more. So what it's going to do is it's going to keep going on down this process of crawling pages, finding pages, crawling pages, and so on. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to leave it to run, and then we're going to come back in a few hours and see what it's done for us. Now obviously if you were running this for yourself, you could leave it running for as long as you wanted. Because you've set the crawl levels at about 500, then it's not going to have any trouble running for at least a couple of days, even on the fastest connection, I'd have thought, for something like that. So I'm going to fast forward now and you'll see Domain Hunter Gatherer doing its work. So now we're about just over 3.5 hours into the crawl, and we see that it's crawled 120,000 total pages. It's found 56,500 unique domains, and it's tested virtually all of them, and it's found 799 available domains. Now, as part of this process, whenever it finds an available domain, it will actually check certain stats such as the PageRank, whether it's indexed in Yahoo and Google, and it will also check for the different Moz and Majestic stats. So in this you're going to get links as far as Moz and Majestic are concerned. You're going to get the referring domains, the domain authority, page authority, Moz Trust, Moz Rank, as well as the Majestic citation flow and trust flow. So you're really getting more or less the whole picture as far as the quality of the domain. So it's found 800 domains that have a link from wikipedia.org. Now, as you can see, it's done current depth, it's on the 5th depth level, and it's almost 9% of the way through that. So, you know, if you were to leave this for a weekend or a week even, or maybe even longer, it will just continue finding more and more pages, because a site like Wikipedia is just unfathomably massive. So you're very unlikely to ever get to the point where you're crawling or getting to the end of a crawl of a site such as Wikipedia, or a major news site such as BBC, Huffington Post, CNN, things like that. You know, they've got pages and pages and pages, so you can leave pretty much any install just running, and the domains will be here for when you get back. So I'm going to actually stop this. So even though it's only 9% of the way through the 5th level out of 500, I'm going to stop it now so that we get our list of domains so that we can take a look at them. Okay, and straight away you can see we've got all these domains, 800 of them to be exact, and we can quickly sort by PageRank. See, we've got lots of domains with PageRank, lots of different top level domains. You can filter out based on any domain you like. So let's say if I was looking for Irish domains, you could filter by .ie and it will filter out all of them. If you wanted to filter by .com, you can just type in com and it will give you them there. Okay, so I'm going to clear those, and you can see that there's lots of different domains from different areas of the world. It's also got whether they're indexed in Yahoo, indexed in Google. So these ones, for example, you know that these domains are they have a link from Wikipedia, and they are also indexed in Yahoo and Google. Now you can also order by amount of Moz links, by the domain authority. Some of these will have a page authority of 1. That's just because where DHG will check the page authority for the home page, which it assumes is http://www. and then the domain, whereas some sites, or quite a lot these days, their home page is actually http:// and then the domain without the www. So to be honest, when looking at domains, I tend to completely ignore page authority. Okay, some people like to take it into consideration, but really it's only giving you the authority of an individual page on that website, as opposed to the domain as a whole. So if you're using the domain for pretty much any purpose, you're going to be far more interested in the domain authority, which is the MozDA, and also things like the Majestic, referring domains, citation flow and trust flow. Okay, and that's all found for you as part of the availability checking process. So as you can see, it's very easy to control. All you really need to do is put in your website, set the crawl levels that you want. If you are just doing one website, then obviously set the crawl levels really high. If you're crawling a list of web pages that you've scraped from another tool, say Scrapebox, GScraper, something like that, or you've downloaded a list of pages or any other reason, you'd want to set that to something far lower so that DHG actually has chance to go through each of the pages, and so on. If you want to just check the domains, say you've got a list of domains yourself, I'll cover this separately in a different video, but if you have a list of domains and you just want to check the domains only, set the crawl level to 0 and it won't do any crawling. It will just go through the list and check the domains. Okay, so as I say, I'm going to cover that in a different video, so I wouldn't worry about it too much for now. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. I hope it's been helpful to some of you at least. The expired domain hunter comes as part of Domain Hunter Gatherer Pro, which is currently available for £47 a month. With that you get 50,000 domain checks for all the Moz stats, the Majestic stats, which actually has a value of around $150 per month. You get completely unlimited access, you get free use of the Web 2.0 Hunter and the Domain Auction Hunter, as well as unlimited support. So if you've got any questions or requests for further videos, feel free to leave a comment down below, or you can get in touch via support@domainhuntergatherer.com, that's all one word, or you can sign up for free and leave a support ticket in the members area there. Okay, thanks for watching and have a great day.